Hey guys, so I wanted to do this video because I had made a video a couple months ago of me getting the Invisalign. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys like a little bit about it, like tell you some like common questions I feel like, and like my results and stuff, because I didn't know anybody who did Invisalign before I did, and I feel like it would have been kind of nice to know a little bit about it before. So I'm just kind of like gonna tell you a little bit and like show you my teeth. So I am done with the Invisalign. Like I've already like been through all of it. I'll show you an up closer view once I brush my teeth because I haven't done that since this morning. So anyways, whenever you do Invisalign, it's like braces. Like it's like the substitute, I guess, or an alternative to braces. Basically you just get like little retainers, and I have my bottom one. It's not very clean because I used it, but basically this is what they are. They're just little thin trays. I'm not gonna focus, but basically they're just little thin trays that you put in your teeth like that. They're not like as thick as retainers. Like a lot of people are like, oh, wouldn't that be uncomfortable? Because like I was like, well, I don't know, they don't feel comfortable. Like whenever I put them in my mouth, like it doesn't bother me. But basically I got 20 of them. The whole time that I've had them, I've had 20 trays. So I wore each tray for 2 weeks. So like you get a top one and a bottom one, depending on of course what you're doing. Like if you only needed a bottom, I guess you'd only get a bottom one, but for me I needed both. So I wore both of those for 2 weeks apiece, so 40 weeks. So a little less than a year, like 10 months I'd say. And you wear them like 20 hours a day, like basically when you're sleeping and every time that you're not brushing your teeth or eating. And then what I did is every day, like I'd take them out and like brush them with like toothpaste and stuff, just to like, you know, obviously clean them off because it's kind of gross. They sit in your teeth all day. Do that morning and night, and then like brush your teeth like normal. But what I really liked about the Invisalign is obviously braces. They stay on your teeth, like you can't like just take them off whenever you want. But like with the Invisalign, if I ever needed to, like I was just able to take them out, you know, especially like pictures and stuff, or you know, like I don't know, I feel like for me I just really liked to be able to take them out and stuff. And you take them out whenever you eat, of course, and all that. I noticed that I never really chewed gum though, because they were always in my teeth, so like I really only took them out to eat. I'm gonna brush my teeth now, and then I'll show you my teeth like after I brush my teeth. But basically I got a wire behind my 2 front teeth, and then I go back like next week to get a wire behind my bottom teeth, just so that they don't shift, because my teeth actually weren't that bad. If you watch my old video, the reason why they like kind of like why I needed to get them was because I had gotten my wisdom teeth out and it shifted all my teeth back. So like I was getting a lot of like spacing between my teeth, so I had to obviously like fix it, I guess, because it wasn't that bad. Like I really wasn't planning on getting braces. Like they never told me I needed to, but then I was like, you know, if I don't get it fixed now, I probably won't get it fixed ever. So, and I was getting like a big gap in the middle of my teeth, and that was really bothering me. And then I also, whenever like, you know, they were telling me about it, they also said that my bite was a little bit off, so they also fixed that too, which it's, whenever I show you, it's not exactly in line yet, because once they put that bar behind my teeth, then they said it will shift the rest of the way. But I do have a retainer for my top teeth now, because I already have that bar behind. So like the Invisalign like retainer doesn't fit anymore, so like they threw that one away and then made a new one. And then I just wear the retainer at night. So like it might be different for some people. Like some people might have to continue to wear them for, you know, all the time. I'm not sure, but mine was just at night. Okay, so whenever it comes to brushing my teeth, it's not really all that fancy, but I did want to say, because I used to wipe my teeth with like Crest strips, which I still do every once in a while, but I don't do it near as much because I do this. So what I do is I actually use 2 toothpastes. So I use this Arm & Hammer Advanced White, like baking soda one. I think that's what it is. It's extreme whitening. So what I do is I put a little bit of that on like half of the toothbrush, and then I put that away. And then I just take one, so like this one's like whitening, this one's whitening too, but like I just take one that's minty because the Arm & Hammer one does not like taste good necessarily. So I just put then that on the other half. So I do that, and then what I do is I brush my teeth. Obviously I brush my teeth, like let it all sit in my mouth, and I just like kind of smile for like 20 to 30 seconds so that it's like sitting like straight on my teeth, and that like whitens it itself. Like I feel like I never really have to whiten my teeth that much, because literally immediately once I'm done brushing my teeth, like I feel like they're a couple shades lighter from like eating and stuff. So I've just been doing this. Like honestly it's kind of worth it, because like I feel like the strips and stuff, like they do work of course, but like I feel like, you know, if you can kind of like skip a step and just do it every day. So I just brush them. I don't feel like I noticed that much of a difference, but like usually there's. So the other thing is flossing. So like since like whenever you actually have like the Invisalign and stuff, there's no difference, because obviously you just take the Invisalign, like the trays out, and then you just floss like normal, like you don't have anything else on your teeth. But now I have that bar behind my teeth, which I didn't really realize, but like flossing is different now, because it's like up under like at the top of your teeth, so you really can't floss the whole way up. Like I guess you can, because like you can go like this, but like it just doesn't go like straight up like the rest of your teeth, like how that just goes straight up. So that's the only thing that I don't really like, but I mean you can't help it, because the reason why they're back there so that your teeth don't like split back apart again. But I will say that's like the weird part about it. There are like chews that they give you with the Invisalign. So like you put in your trays and then you chew these like chewies, they're called I think, and you just chew them, and it like helps put the trays like more into your teeth, I guess, like wedge them down more. That's like another thing, but I'm trying to think, like the Invisalign I feel like was such a simple like process. Like I thought that it was going to be a little bit more, but like I think I had 2 appointments in 10 months, like where they just checked out, make sure everything was like going good, and then gave me more trays. Like I think I started out with my first one, they gave me 7 trays, so I wore the first one for 2 weeks, and then you know, so on. And then I went back, and then they gave me more, and then I went back one more time, and then they gave me the rest. So I feel like 20 trays is actually a lot. Like I feel like that's more than kind of like normal, because a lot of people, you know, that are now talking about it, they're like, oh yeah, they said I need 10 trays or 15 trays. So I feel like 20 was like a lot. Like I don't know if it is, but I just feel like compared to like what people have been saying, but it was about 10 months. So I mean really that's actually pretty good, because if I would have gotten braces, they said that I would have had them for 2 years. So you know, that's almost a little over a year less, you know, that I wouldn't have to wear them. And then plus, like I said, the benefit of having the Invisalign is that you can always take it out. With like braces, obviously they stay on. And then I think you have to go more with braces, like, you know, you have to go to get them tightened and stuff, so you don't, most of this is just from home. The other thing is too, like the cost, like they definitely vary, but I don't think by much. Like I think that it's not that much more expensive to go with Invisalign. I think it also depends on how much, you know, like work you would need done. So that's another thing, like, you know, if you're talking like years that you need them, it's probably cheaper to get braces maybe. But I don't think the cost was that much more than braces, but it also just all depends on who you go to. Because I did like the actual Invisalign, but then they do like the Smile Direct Club and stuff, and like I feel like having like an actual like orthodontist to go to helps, because they can actually see your teeth. Like I know that like the Smile Direct Club and stuff, like they have good reviews and stuff, but I feel like sometimes it's probably worth it to be able to go. But I mean, if you know somebody that's done it and it's worked for them, then like why not? But I just didn't know anybody else that like did Smile Direct or anything, and I knew my orthodontist like personally, so it kind of helped, like, you know, kind of narrow down where I should go. But overall, I definitely would recommend Invisalign, especially if you have like minor like issues. Like mine was definitely cosmetic, like it wasn't like I was really having issues. But for an example, and I'll show you my teeth, I had a gap in the middle, so I had a gap right here, right in the middle, and then I had a gap over here. It was pretty big, and if you go back and watch my other video, it shows, I think, a little bit more. Like, you can see my teeth then, and I think I also like posted a picture of my teeth or something. It's like 2 videos before this one, I believe. But here's my teeth now. This is so uncomfortable. Yeah, this is so weird. I don't like being up this close. But yeah, this is them. I think they look really good, but you can see my bite. See how it's not lined up, the bottom with the top. He said like that will be fixed like once I get the bar in the bottom, because it just needs to like basically shift over just a little bit more, and I guess the wire will do that. But yeah, they look good. They feel good. Like, I don't know, and I didn't have a lot to do, so it's not like there was some big transformation. It was just basically closing this gap, and then moving these teeth together, or like moving my bite back to normal. And I will say I do notice like a difference in my bite, not in a bad way. I just mean like it feels a little bit funny at first, and then I got used to it. But yeah, it's so weird though, because I've been so used to for almost a year wearing like the Invisalign trays, and now I'm not, and like I'm just like, the trays almost like make your teeth bigger and like stand out more, but not in a bad way. Like, I wish I had my top one to show you, because I feel like you'd be able to see how like not noticeable it is, which in the video that I did starting the Invisalign, I showed them, but like they're not even noticeable. Like, obviously up close, but from afar, you won't be able to tell the difference. But they kind of make your teeth look bigger, which is kind of like nice, because I feel like it just like, you know, looks a little bit more, like, I feel like it fits my face more, especially like bigger teeth. I don't know why. But now I'm trying to get used to my actual smile, because I feel like now my teeth are so tiny. I'm like, I don't feel like it fits my face. But yeah, it's so weird. Like, I've only like been done with the Invisalign for like not even a week now, so like I said, I'm still just getting used to it. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Like, there wasn't too many like questions that I feel like that there are to answer with the Invisalign, because there's not a lot to it, like braces and stuff. Like, you know, you're talking about like the wire breaking and all that. Like, I feel like there's a little bit more to it, but the Invisalign is just super easy and simple. Like, I honestly like would recommend for anybody, especially like I said, if you don't have a lot of major like things that you want to fix. Like, mine was just gapping. So yeah, so if you have any other questions, like, of course you guys can feel free to ask me if I didn't touch over anything in the video. But like I said, I don't feel like there's a lot to them. Like, I mean, I wish I would have known like some stuff going into it, because I absolutely had no idea. Like, I didn't know what I was to expect. Like, I didn't even know that they were trays. I don't know what I thought they were, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will also be doing like another video after this one of just like what's been going on, because obviously I haven't posted. I've kind of just like completely gone away a little bit. Like, now I'm starting to get back, but like this last year I would say has been kind of a mess, and I kind of wanted to like go over that in my next video, and just kind of explain what's been going on. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.